Howdy, howdy, everybody. Welcome to HT's EDC, coming at you this Wednesday morning. And I just want to do another open tag. And Brother Gabe, this is from Brother Gabe over at grknives and Outdoors. I finally have one of his stickers that I can show here. So I'm kind of getting a program with these stickers, my sticker game here on these open tags. But Brother Gabe, he is the proprietor of Wood Wednesday, and which is just simply an open tag about show your wooden-handled, wooden-covered knives, and that is one that I have a few of, and I like participating in. And this morning, let me get my, go ahead and get my Cherry Zero here open. This morning, I want to bring another brand to you, trying to bring some fresh stuff that I don't think has been beat to death lately. And yesterday, if you watched my 2 for 2, it was a knife that's a brand here that was actually made in the States that I don't know how obscure they are, but for whatever reason, they fell under my radar, which I am not I am not Brother Tom over at Knife Delights. I am not a knife historian per se, but a U.S. brand that kind of fell under my radar. That is kind of odd. But anyway, we brought you rigid knives yesterday, USA made, and I've got one today that was new to me also. Now this is a German, one of the Solingen Germany manufacturers that have been in business for a real long time. Actually, since 1890, I believe. The research I did on this company started in 1890. It's still family owned today. They're still producing knives over there in Germany. And of course, I'm probably going to butcher the name, but it is Harkopf knives. Out of Germany, Solingen Germany, which is kind of one of our knife enthusiasts, one of our meccas. You got the Italians over in Maniago, of course. Our stuff here in the States, and Solingen Germany is another just knife makers hotbed. And this is a knife from Solingen. Has what I believe to be, don't quote me on this either, this was a gift to me. We'll get into how I got this in just a second. But I believe this is a very dark brown, almost blackish, and I've compared it to my other ebony knives, and I'm going to say this is ebony wood. But folks, I am not an arborist, and this was a gift to me, so I'm not 100%, but it is a very dark, very dark brown, almost blackish wood. And in comparison to my other ebony wooden handled knives, the grain structure and all, it's similar. So it is definitely wood. Is it ebony? I think so. Not 100%. But let's get this thing open on camera. How about that? And this is what it looks like. It is just a big, full-size, I will accept pin or spearpoint. I'm going to call it either way. I'll say a spearpoint being this size, but if you call this a large pin blade, get no argument out of me. But yeah, just look at. This would have been a great one for Teener Tuesday yesterday, too. Look at those Teeners on this. Obviously, a carbon steel blade. We got all kind of stuff on here. Let me get over here in the light. I don't know if that's going to come through. Look at that. We got, Richter, we got some snozberries on this one, buddy. Blues, grays, snozberries, as he calls them. This guy has got some miles, has cut a many a thing and got a many a color on this. But yeah, and I know this isn't going to come through on camera, but right here, we can try, see if it'll focus. But it says Harkopf Solingen. Does it say Solingen Germany? I think it says Harkopf and Company and Co. Solingen right below it on that tang stamp. So yeah, this is just a cool little piece. Has a just kind of like a worker's knife, you know, sod buster-esque. Has the bird's eye pivot right here. And that is in, these look like these are just some form of steel. I don't believe those aren't brass. We look like we have steel pins and a steel bird's eye pivot here. But yeah, no half stops. But check this out. Very nice. Has the half moon nail nick over here, but it is pinchable. You got enough meat up here that even I can go in there and get this thing open. And check this out going into full open. Very nice. Very strong. Putting my thumb on there, that's all you can get as far as pushing down, and I'm pushing pretty hard on that. This thing has a lot of mileage left in it, a good strong spring on it. And let's take a look at that in my hand. You know, we always do the HT four finger challenge, if you will. And look at there. I am comfortably on that handle with some coming out the back. We'll do it over here. That one actually shows up better for y'all. But just you go to grab this knife where it should naturally be grabbed. And yeah, I am no problems. Good 4-finger grip. I know Brother Aaron over 865, he has a kick out of me and my criteria needing a good 4-finger grip. So, hey man, it's my thing. Kind of like these Cherry Zeros here. But no, folks, if you remember in my sharpening video about a week back, this was actually the knife that came. If you go back, you know, my followers that go back with me, you will know that I got in a knife and I did a sharpening video and it was just dull as a gourd. And so it was a good candidate. Had a buddy in Florida that wanted me to do a sharpening video, and this was the knife that we sharpened up. So the history of this was a gifted knife by now friend of the channel who has hooked me up tremendously. Excuse me, Brother Dwayne. He is a local here in old El Dorado, Arkansas. And I used to work with Dwayne. We go back a good ways. He is an awesome dude, and he gifted me this knife. Same dude that gifted me the tackle box full of Monday Mini material that I'm gonna be doing now for several weeks. And he's also the same one yesterday that the 2-for-2, those rigid knives we showed yesterday, also from Dwayne. So Dwayne has just been a blessing. A complete blessing to HT's EDC, and I know I've said thank you again, Dwayne, but this one he just out and out gifted me. He knows I like the spear points, the German stuff. He, you know, the size of it. He knew this would be right up my alley, and he gifted me this knife, and I absolutely love it. She's sharp now. She's got the Teeners. She's got the 4-finger grip that I beat to death, I'm sure. But I love this thing. And yeah, this is Harkopf, Germany. And I don't know how many of you guys, you know, some of you your traditional guys are probably saying, "Oh, HT, they've been around since 1890. You know, you just hadn't heard of them." Touche. I have not. I've heard of Otter Messer, I've heard, obviously Boker, several of the big German manufacturers, but this Harkopf, ever how you say that, I'm sure I'm butchering that too, but it's flown under my radar. but I am absolutely over the moon to have one for my collection. That is a new brand to my collection, and I thought it would be awesome to show this thing today for Wood Wednesday. So anyway, that is my rendition today. Yes, sir. Oh, if you know, you know. That's pretty nice. And as far as a pull on this, man, that is really, man, that's a 6.5 or a 7. As far as the spring strength, oh yeah, maybe a 6.5, 7. And you guys know on the HT scale, 7 is magnifique for me. That is right there. No problems whatsoever on this walk and talk. So, Dwayne, great gift, buddy. We're going to let everybody go here. Thank you for stopping by. Go check my guy out right here, Brother Gabe. If you are not subbed to his channel, what are you doing? I mean, what are you doing? This guy's got the goods. He's got good stuff. Go over here and check him out and give him a sub. And tell him old HT down in Arkansas sent you that way. God bless you guys. We're going to get out here. See you on the next one. HT, the Harkopf, maybe. The Cherry Zero, signing off.
Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I want to get lost in your rock and roll and drift away.